What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see what we got shaking here. Don't you start a stream off on no bullshit. All right. Let me see where we at here. What's the motherfucking deal, Angel? Let me see where we at. Sports Reacts. What's the motherfucking deal? I'm trying to go a little bit earlier tonight. It's a slow boogie. I meant to wise. What's the motherfucking deal? So I know I missed out on some things yesterday. I ended up going to a concert in Sugarland, and so I didn't have time to stream like I wanted to. CJ, what's the deal? W Hard 1676. What's the motherfucking deal? Let me make sure I line this up right, man. It's always good to see y'all. Michael, what's the deal? I gotta be careful with some of these new names, because I don't be knowing if they be outside fans or not. So I gotta be careful. Can't be showing the outsiders too much love, man. Already, Omar, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Rob, what's the motherfucking deal? Cardinal Crew, what's the motherfucking deal? Already up 5-2. Hold on, let me go ahead and drop that in the thing. I ain't even pay attention. Man, I'm gonna get. I still haven't got on that like I wanted to, because like I said, I've been slacking. I'm telling you, we'll talk about it though. Raphael, what's the motherfucking deal? Real Texas fan, what's the motherfucking deal? Like I say, we're gonna get it slow, and then we're gonna get into a few different topics. Man, how y'all feel about that boy? Deshaun, man. What's the motherfucking deal, Luke? Ooh, shit, 44-2. Man, here's the thing. I need to keep up with some of the high school scores around town. Cause like I said, I want to talk about all HTOWN. I need to get on it. I've been kind of stretching myself a little bit thin, trying to get some other things going, working on some other things outside of the flavor. But Bando, be real. What's the motherfucking deal? You know what I'm saying? So like, let's see what else we got up in there. Like I say, how y'all feel about that boy Deshaun Watson, man? And I'm not even talking about as, you know, quarterback play on the field. That dude did one of the realest motherfucking things I could ever imagine. You know, you play your whole career to be fortunate enough. You got to be fortunate to get into the NFL. You're not guaranteed to get there, man. You gotta yeah, that's what I'm saying. Duck Scout, they was supposed to kill me. They said they was gonna hit me up, man. What's the motherfucking deal, Duck Scout? You know, that's my dog right there. Hey Suze, what's the deal, man? Man, that's I fuck with everybody. But like I say, a Houston area, greater Houston area, I fuck with it. But so I'm talking about Deshaun Watson, man. So you work your entire career. I'm talking about from small, depending on when you start playing football. Some people don't start till college, and you know they walk on or whatever it may be. But you know, people dream of going to the NFL. Can only imagine what they do when they get that first NFL check. That dude, I'm telling you, that shit touched me. I had to like drop a single little thug tear when I saw that shit, dog. Cause like, trust me, I know about the bottom, dog. Like I'd have been to the bottom, came up, fell back off, and climbing back up again. You know what I'm saying? Because once you've been to the bottom and you done got to a certain position, that's the one thing nobody can take from you, because you know how to get back there. But that dude, dog, like as a man, you know what I'm saying? Especially a young dude, just turned 22. You gotta respect that, dog. You gotta respect that. That's the thing. You know, most people may get a game check to their mama, they give it to whomever else, but to get your first game check to it was essentially not strangers, you know, people that you know, but I respect the fuck out of that, man. Like to me, I don't. You gotta respect. If you don't respect that, you're a real fucking piece of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's you a real piece of shit if you don't if you can't respect that shit, dog. Like that like I don't know what else to say. And I'm sure stories like this happen, you know, with other teams and other places, you know, real heart touching, real good story. We don't just hear about it a lot, you know, but I don't know too many who could say they gave that first professional. I'm talking about racks, you know, we talk about some change for real. They just come up off of it and say, hey, here you go. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That first one, I'd frame that bitch or something. You know what I'm saying? So he much better than me, but I respect that shit, dog. I respect that shit. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I saw fans. I saw, some matter of fact, on Twitter, I saw some Jags fans. I don't want to hate you so much, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it is what it is, man. Yeah, that's what I say, Rob. That's what I say. That, you know, the Titans fans, they talking crazy, but he's never seen J.J. Watt. People acting like Watt been getting handled. They did not watch the first few plays of that Patriots game. The Patriots made adjustments. And I just come to find out, man, let me tell you something. The only reason the Patriots beat us is because of slip up. You know, they pulled that move. They overheard something. And what it was, I just read, they overheard Andre Howell and Jonathan Joseph after that first time they got beat by Hogan, basically talking about what they were going to do, you know, next time they lined up cover 4. And so that scenario presented itself. So that second time that Hogan got that wide ass open was because they knew what we were going to do. So that makes me feel slightly better because you know that it wasn't necessarily all talent. You know that they had to do a little bit of underhanded shadiness. And I'm not going to mean, hey, if you talking on the field, hey, it's fair game. You know what I'm saying? It's fair game. So I'm not saying, oh, they cheated and got it. But they needed a little bit extra to be able to beat us. So I don't think that the Titans will make the same in-game adjustments. I don't think, you know, hopefully they're smart and that they're not talking about the strategy on the damn field next to the enemy sideline. But, you know, you calling it 35-17? Hell yeah. But yeah, exactly. So what you got to realize is this team has changed. It hasn't been the same team from game to game. Think about game 1. It was Savage out there starting. No Fuller, no Strong. It was Miller. I think Ellington was there. Then everybody gets hurt. You got what was it? Ducks. I think he told me it was 10 people got hurt before the half. Bam. So now you have Deshaun Watson come in at the second half and don't have any tight ends. Don't really have anybody too many targets to throw to. So you just got to do what you do. You only got DeAndre Hopkins. So it was a situation. Like I say, you got to just look at the situation. So you know it was a blowout. There's no excuses. You know you play who you play. Everybody gets paid on the motherfucking field. You know what I'm saying? So no excuses for that. But what I am saying is this team has gotten better week to week. Then, you know, 4 days after that, you don't really have any time to practice. That's why the Bengals, every Thursday night game is a shit game. So people trying to, oh, yeah, barely beat the Bengals, you know, trying to talk shit about the Bengals game. Every Thursday night is a shit game. It's a fucking rookie quarterback who wasn't, you know what I'm saying, given the time to shine, didn't have any tight ends to throw to, didn't really have too many receivers because when Strong came back that game, he didn't really do anything. We were still missing like Ellington. And so that was that. Then bam, now you come to week 3 and it almost seems like the dude has been here forever. You see a performance on the field you haven't seen, I want to say, ever in a Texas uniform. You know, Matt Schaub had a couple of games where he would light it up, but that's only because we were playing from behind, trying to play catch up, and we had to pass a lot. But we're talking about a game where basically we were in the mix the whole game, but controlled a lot of the game, and it just came down to a few key plays where a few key things that happened that end up not turning in our favors. Several calls that should have went a particular way, but that didn't. Well, I mean, they were obvious, and it took all of that still to beat us. So that makes me feel good. But like I say, no moral victories. It's still an L on the chart. We're still 1-2, you know. But it gives you hope for the future. It gives you hope for the possibilities, and that's what you want. Because if we're looking out there and you're saying, okay, these guys are maximizing their potential and ain't nothing shaking, when you know that we haven't put a complete team out there. Will Fuller's coming back. That's a new dimension that they haven't seen yet, you know, and not saying that they haven't seen it. You saw him last year, but I'm hoping, like I say, the hands have improved and you have to respect him no matter what. You know what I'm saying? He's a deep threat. He's going to open the field up, and now you're going to see what that offense is really capable of. And let's not sleep on Ellington. Ellington got some wheels too. When he gets the ball in his hand, Ellington can move. You know what I mean? So we got two guys with a little bit of speed on them, but Ellington's going to be more, you know, possession guy. And you got to respect it. So all that game film that you've been watching is almost useless. You know what I'm saying? It's almost useless because now it's something different. Now it's something different. The Titans are facing a completely different team. Now, my only worry about this, here's my only worry, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. Manx was limited in practice yesterday, but he did not practice today. So I'm not sure, you know, if that's a good sign or a bad sign if he's not going to be available for this game. Because I have absolutely no faith in Suafrigo, and not Suafilo, Suafrigo, because Olay, here you go, free run. You know what I'm saying? See, I didn't even know. See, I'm just going on Ellington by what I saw. I didn't know he ran a 4.31. Damn, you know what I'm saying? And so there you go. And so you got two guys who can do a little something. You have to respect that. Now we got we need Miller to step it up a little bit. But like I say, but when you got Ellington and Fuller back, we can dismiss some of his activity. He had a catch or two. Or no, did he have a? Oh, I can't remember if he had a catch last game or not. But so these things, these pieces, these things happening, they make you feel good. They make you feel better about what's on the field. If we'd have still been talking about the same team that we put out in the first half, okay, Allen's back, good. For the first half, then it'd have been a long season. It'd have been a real sad, real long season. You know what I'm saying? It would have been real like, we may be in some trouble. We may be in for a long one. Oh yeah, we waiting on them. They gonna show up. They love the flavor. They love. Fuck! I forgot. I had a little something special I meant to set up for y'all. I have it done tomorrow. I'll get it. I'll do it tomorrow. I forgot to do it before I set up the live. But that's it. We got some new shit. I got some new shit. Tomorrow's fucking Friday is gonna be super dope. So it's gonna y'all gotta matter of fact y'all gotta be there for that, dog. So tomorrow's fucking Friday gonna be super dope because y'all already know. It's fuck the Titans because of anybody of any team. Hold on, let me slide that Astros love in there. You said Astros is 6-2 on Boston. Make sure I'm spelling shit right. I'm adding extra letters and shit. Got fat fingers, dog. Like how you be skinny with fucking fat fingers? That shit don't make no motherfucking sense. All right, 6-2 or 5-2. What do you put? Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's what people got to realize. Like, and I can be blunt because here's the thing about the way the world works is I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the recipe. Oh, that's the problem. Let me get out of that. Let me give y'all a little bit of the recipe. Why? I know some people they're like, man, I had to close down. I forgot to have my Skype open. I forgot. What's the motherfucking deal, DeAndre? That you can give people your whole blueprint, and the thing is only 10% are gonna fuck with that, and then out of that blue that'll even pay attention, and then there are people that actually execute only be another 10% possibly. So like I say, when I do these videos, when I do the like Trash Can Titans, all these other stuff, I understand how it's gonna touch other people emotionally because they have these emotional connections. So all they do when they come in is, like I say, it enhances my brand, enhances the views, and it makes the shit a little bit more entertaining because don't nobody really give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? So with that shit, it's like it's actually good, even though it can get a little annoying. But that's what the block button is for. If I really cared that much, they'd all been blocked. As y'all can see, I don't. So I don't. It just has to be when they start getting on some borderline off the wall shit. But so that shit just actually makes it look better. But like I say, if it gets to a point where it's just too annoying, or if y'all be like, hey, man, fuck, they ain't really contributing shit, or if it ain't working, block them, fuck them. It ain't shit. So that's why I say it's free publicity. You know what I mean? Because these motherfuckers end up subscribing. They are subscribed to the sauce. That's the only way you gonna find out. How you gonna find out going live unless you just sitting on YouTube looking at my channel all day waiting for it to go live. So I appreciate the subscriptions because it makes me look better. So like they can come in and they can talk all the shit. They can run their mouth all they want to, but they don't realize that I don't really give a damn because every piece of input that they put on this channel benefits us. It's a benefit. See, that's what I'm talking about. As soon as I put the score in, these motherfuckers want to go score some more, like the other day with the Rangers. So, all right, cool. So yeah, last night, like I said, I couldn't stream though. I slid off to Sugarland. Shout out to Sugarland, even though it's far as hell. Went to that fucking Nas and Lauryn Hill concert. Some of y'all too young. Some of y'all too young to appreciate how great that is. If I Rule the World is probably one of my, it might be definitely in my top 10, might be in my top 5. And I don't really like East Coast music. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my thing. Oh, hold on, let me put over here. Let me get to the other chat so I can actually see the shit. But man, like me, I'm telling you, it was some beautiful sights to behold. Like, see, I'm a person, I like natural hoes. I like, and this is another thing, if it's women listening, which I doubt, I have very, very minimal female viewership. When I say bitches, I say hoes. I'm not beating the disrespectful. It's just what I say. I treat nice ladies like ladies. How the Pimp C say it, man, you got to stop treating these hoes like ladies and these nice ladies like hoes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you get it right. These are just words. So it ain't nothing to just do that. So who we got? We got a Jags fan, bruh, Honcho. And like I say, y'all know how I operate. I'm respectful until you get out of line. What you got is you got a lot of motherfuckers who come in here talking super crazy, and then that's how we go from there. But this concert, dog. You know me, I'm a dreadhead. I like dreadheaded women. That's my God. You can't be serious. Y'all, I think y'all trolling me. Y'all just writing stuff about this Astros score. So I just changed these numbers. I'm gonna have to pull it up on my phone so I can double check. But yeah, I like natural women, and that was the place to be. Oh man, I was in heaven. But it was with my old lady. She know I'll be looking. That's what's cool about it. I'm gonna look. I can look, but can't touch too much. But it's all good. It's all Gucci. But 20-2 Astros. I'll be the fucked around and put that. See there we go with that weird stuff from the Jags fans, dog. And that's the thing. I'm gonna find me a where did they get a dreadhead club, man? Oh, you in a dreadhead club? Was it 1676? Was that you that hit me on Instagram? Or you hit me, what I'm saying, if it was, let me know, because that's definitely chop it up with you. But yeah, like Cunningham, like you said, Cunningham is gonna be decent. He's not decent. Cunningham's gonna be damn good. Cunningham's gonna be damn good when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, it's a lot of things that you see that are very inspirational that might not have been, when we were watching that first game. The defense performance was bad. That was all that being too concerned with Harvey. And I think since they've gotten their minds out of it, you've seen the play improve, things like that. Okay, cool. Bet that. So what I'm saying is, yeah, look, but those, man, that go by Dog Ferocious. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Yeah, okay, like you said, look, but don't touch. I kind of stare, I stare a little bit, just don't get caught staring too long. But see how you play it off, and you be like, shit, what you think about that? What you think about that outfit? You know what I'm saying? You got to be slick, man. You got to be quick. I was, looking at them colors. That's a nice guy. That would look good on you. You know, what you think about that? You got to come with some of that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about heat. This is hot as shit here. Yeah, say they ain't no heat like H-Town heat. And I'm telling you, that's why I be sweating half the time. Like honestly, I could be in AC, be in the car, be AC'd out, like just transferring from out the car to the building. Just when I get into that humidity, I sweat. I sweat easy. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, Sweaty Eddie. Yeah. That's what the hoes used to call me. I get up and I put in the work. But, you know what I'm saying? You turned him out from the left and she still like you said, well, shit, hey, that's what I say. That's why you gotta be slick with it, man. You gotta just be cool with it. But we gotta think about this. Getting back to the football. Well, what happened last time Will Fuller saw the Titans? Was it the last time or was it the first time? But Will Fuller definitely had his way with some of that Titans secondary. And so yeah, that's what I mean. It's a good little deal. David, what's the motherfucking deal? Everybody out in miss, man, I make sure to shout. If I forgot to shout y'all out, I be shouting out people I know I see regularly. So if I'm overlooking you, man, there's no disrespect. I got nothing but love for all of y'all, because like I say, you ain't gotta fuck with me. Y'all be showing me love every time I come through and I get on the live. And like I say, I appreciate that y'all take the time out your day to fuck with me. But yes, that's one of the things I'm most excited about seeing. So let's get on that. With the return of Will Fuller, we ain't necessarily got to make predictions. If y'all want to put some predictions, that's cool. But with the return of Will Fuller, what do you expect to see? What do you expect? Do you expect to see, do you think that's going to do you think that'll be a benefit to Hopkins? Because now, they're going to have to move a safety over because, corner's going to get beat trying to hold Wheeler. They're going to play off him. They're going to have to respect him. So is that going to open up Hopkins? Is that what you see happening? Do you see them still trying to maybe put more pressure on Hopkins and making Will beat him? Do you think they may not become? I think the Titans have to respect him because they already know what he has. You know what I'm saying? They already know what he has. So he's gonna. They have to respect him because they know what he's done to him. So I know I'm not looking for the Titans to overlook Will Fuller. So, you know, it is what it is. So, like I say, so, I mean, it's just, it's a lot of things. What do y'all think is going to happen? What do y'all expect Ellington to see more benefits off of that? Do you think he's going to eat more? I mean, because it's going to open a lot of things up. It's going to open up a lot of things. Do you think it's going to benefit the running game more? I mean, what do y'all tell me what you feel? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all let me know what it is. Hold on, let me go back. That's your bet. That's your bet from the second one. You'll donate 10 to the channel if and if we lose, I gotta delete it. Let me think on that, because I'm confident in the victory, but I'm just thinking if I think you gonna show up. So you seeing boy say full of light skin. Man, I know how that goes. I know how that goes. Sometimes you gotta be real careful with them light skinned. You can't trust them, man. You can't trust. You can always trust them so far, man. But Deshaun a little, he a little light. When I don't know Deshaun, he been in that sun. He got a little darker. Cause I remember my old lady, she was like, that's the same dude. Cause when we first saw him at the draft, he didn't look like that. So she was definitely surprised. Man, y'all see, I'm over here trying to put it up just to put the 8, and y'all still talking about these motherfuckers up 9-2. What the fuck? Somebody had like a multiple RBI type situation. You know, like I said, I be trying to look. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I be faking the baseball funk. I be watching a little bit. I be trying to. I started off early. I was watching a lot more. As of late, I haven't. So I'm not gonna lie about that. I know what Altuve's up supposed to be up for a batting title, something like that. Like I said, I don't understand everything in baseball, and I really want to. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to find a baseball correspondent. And so when we talk baseball, you know, bring them on kind of how I did the one-on-one back in the Gap. And maybe talk some more baseball, because I really do want to talk Astros. I want the game because, you know, I want to learn more about the sport, you know. Like I say, I want to be able to represent my city. Bases loaded, wild pitch. Okay. So all I'm saying is, let me see where we at. Is that, yeah, so I'm gonna have to find somebody who can talk a little Astros, whose schedule can kind of match up with mine, because I kind of be kind of everywhere. So yeah, Duckside, we definitely go get the 101, man. You fuck with the baseball 16, 17? Okay, well, let's chop it up. We're gonna chop it up, man, because I know a couple people that hit me about it, and like I said, I just, you know, I know my schedule just be kind of everywhere, because I be kind of do all my, I just be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely working on my organization. Joseph Tenney talks Stros. I don't know if Tenney talks baseball, but I fuck with Tenney too. Y'all already know. This is 96. Decent attitude on it. Man, that's something I was thinking about too. And here's my point. Here's my thing. Okay, I know people got their own opinions about situations, so I try to avoid being too political on this channel. Like, I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, everybody can believe what they want. I don't influence people's opinions. If you know what I'm saying, like, because ain't nobody gonna influence my opinion. So if you fuck with me, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. But I in a vacuum, you know, trying to take things out of a certain context. But you know, avoiding, you know, all the bullshit around it. So we had the situation where all these owners and everybody in the NFL was taking knees and doing all this other stuff this Sunday. I don't think that the owners came out in support of the whole police brutality thing. They did that as a stand against Donald Trump. Okay. But my thing was, and this is why I feel that way, because if you looked at every team around the league, you had guys taking knees, which is viewed as being defiant. Okay. Even though there's this unity thing, you know, some guys didn't come out the locker room, whatever. Dallas, I think everybody took a knee with Jerry Jones. Do y'all notice that the Texans didn't do nothing like that? And this is why I said a while back that I say I believe it's McNair who would not want Kaepernick here. They all stood locked arm in arm. My one problem with the Texans, my one issue consistently with the Texans is what Bando just said about having attitude. You got to have a motherfucker on the team. You have to have an enforcer. As good as J.J. Watt is, he's still a good guy. You know what I mean? You got to have a motherfucker on the team. You got to have that one. You got to have that Adam Pac-Man Jones type guy. You got to have that Bernard Pollard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to love Bernard Pollard, because Bernard Pollard ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got to have one of those guys because the other team knows, oh, that motherfucker don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a motherfucker that's going to get scrappy with you. That's going to get that energy up. You know what I'm saying? You need motherfuckers that will fight when it come down to it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have that, I think it hurts the team. And the Texans haven't really kept a guy like that on the roster. Anybody who was kind of that caliber, you know, a little rough around the edges. And usually those guys that are rough around the edges on the field, they're a little rough around the edges off the field. Swearinger. They don't keep guys like that around. And shit, that's the type of shit that irks me. That's the only thing that irks me. It's like, it's cool to be the good guys. It's cool to want to do things the right way. But in the end, it's the motherfucker who's willing to do whatever it takes. Good, bad, shady, conniving, you know, if it's got to be on the up and up. And like I say, Belichick pulled a bunch of scandals, won a bunch of Super Bowls for it. Nobody's taking them away. They got a couple of little punishments, but those records stand. You know, and I'm not saying let's go out and cheat. I'm not saying let's go out and steal information and do all this other stuff. I'm just saying we need to up the attitude a little bit. You know what I mean? We need to bring in, we got to bring in, you got to bring in a bad guy. You know, a motherfucker who don't give a fuck about being the bad guy. You got to have one of those type of dudes on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Olajuwon, shit, Olajuwon ain't give a fuck. You know, he calmed down later on, a little bit later on. But, hey, man, Visionary, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Hey, if y'all ain't fucking with Visionary, I don't care if you a Jags fan in the chat, you got to be fucking with Visionary because Visionary, like I say, makes some of the best fucking motherfucking highlights. Like, that's definitely one of my favorite highlights makers of all time. So shout out to Visionary. We do have a quarterback, and that feels fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You got to have a couple of guys, like you say, it's like 1676. You got to have a couple of them. Mad Max. Exactly. You're not going to get to a championship without having that one motherfucker. You at least one. You can probably need multiple, especially on a football team, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Pump your brakes, Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you linger around. Go get familiar before you get yourself blocked. You know what I'm saying? Go get familiar with yourself. Go get, if you want to know who it is, go check out his profile. Go check out his page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not really a Jersey guy. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been for a while, but look, seeing Watson out there, you get excited. You get excited. On the cool though, I think I don't know if y'all saw that they were talking to that whatchamacallit has a show. And I don't like him. Chris Carter and Nick Wright have a show that come on I think it's FS1. Because I usually catch all my highlights through YouTube and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it kills me because you pay this fucking high ass cable bill. I don't ever watch no fucking TV except for the games. And they were talking, I think they had Vic on, and they were talking about Deshaun Watson. And I don't know, man. It seemed like Vic was on some dry hate a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, he just needs to kind of do this and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, the Nick Wright. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nick Wright either. But you know, it seemed like Vic, well, he just needs to kind of, you know, do this and do that. Mike Vick is the same dude that said he basically didn't know the playbook, that basically said he just went out there and did whatever. And that's just basically what he said. I just played my game and do all, so he needs to do. Nah, you need to do what the fucking coach wants you to do because, you know, that team is built around, that team they had was built around what Vic and what he's capable of. This team is something different. So don't take Mike Vick's advice. Next thing you know, Deshaun Watson going to be fighting chihuahuas and going to jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, just like, yeah, like he said, like Visionary mentioned, Sweeney said, hey, you pass on him. That's like passing on MJ. So I'm not going to put everything on his shoulders right now. You know, it took MJ a little bit to get acclimated. It took him a little bit to get past Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He had some years. He had a tough time. You know, nobody like to talk about them first round exits, but we love to talk about LeBron's, you know, finals defeats, but we ain't going, hey, I'm not going to go into that conversation. That ain't got shit to do with HTOWN right now. But I think Watson's going to be the truth when it's all said and done. You know, I wanted him to have the Aaron Rodgers opportunity, but the only thing about him and the Aaron Rodgers opportunity is that we didn't have a Brett Favre for him to follow up behind. At this point, Paris, what's the motherfucking deal? I'm still mad at Paris because he beat me last week, but it's all good. That's still my dog. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, it's exciting. You know, it's just something that it's never been seen in a Texans uniform. and I love it. I mean, I'm just excited. Like I say that my you know, I was all about the defense. You know, I'm a defense, bro. I love defense. I want to see a great deal. I want to see people get their heads fucking knocked off. That's what I tune in for. But now, shit, I don't mind. You know, I said I don't mind seeing the motherfuckers shaking 5 motherfuckers in a play and still executing. Like, hey, whatever it takes, man. You know, and what's good about that is that's just something you can game plan for the fact that, you know, he's a mobile quarterback. But it's just certain moves you can't. How do you practice that? How can the Patriots line practice what happened to him on that play where he who was that he dumped it off to Foreman? How do you practice that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like that I mean, you can't. There's nothing you can do about that, man. So yeah, that's what I say. On and off. Yeah, that I have nothing but respect for the man's game. I have nothing but respect for the man and the way he carries himself. You know. A lot of guys come into this league and they're not prepared in the sense of, you know, how big everything becomes. You know, you're on the main stage, you're national. You know, it's only 32 teams in the league. People are paying more attention. It's not like college where you know, it's hundreds. You know, in the NCAA and whatever they didn't change it to now to D2 is, I think it's FCS or FBI. I don't know all that shit. It's still D2 to me. But my thing is, he was just ready for it. Like he said, you know, the dude say, I don't get nervous. And, you know, a lot of people say that, and you're like, there you go. And they start looking like Willie Beeman on the field throwing up and shit. You don't see it. You don't see the dude get flustered. It's like, okay, he takes in the information. If it's a mistake, okay, he processes it. And then the next time he just don't do it again, you know. It's just something about the kid, man, and I like it. So I definitely, I have no complaints, man. Like I can't have no, man. Look, White Persuasion. Shout out to White Persuasion for the background, man. Definitely thank you for that. Poopot, you on the box or you on the PS? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Like I said, I'll be playing. But y'all been talking trash. I got to get my game up. I'm gonna go ahead and cop the Madden and fucking and get it in, man. We gonna get it in, big dog. Chicken nuggets or chicken burger? I see you, Vision. I'm telling you, look, y'all think I played. I'm somehow, some way before the season over with, I'm gonna get a picture with Clowney. I'm gonna make that shit shake, man. Yeah, we talk about how you gave that for, man. That shit is dope. And that's why I say, man, you got to respect that dude because it's like he's already got everything in perspective. You know, a lot of people just happy. I'm just happy to be here. But that dude's coming to claim. He's coming to conquer. He's coming to take over. But like I say, man, here's my deal. Like I said, but I feel good about a few things. You know, when you go back and revisit that Patriots game, because you just look at where the weaknesses were. We got hit up. Jonathan Banks got hit up a couple of times, but he was only with the team for a couple of days. So I expect those things to be alleviated, that dust to be knocked off. Like I said, you know, the Patriots overheard some information on how they were going to cover certain looks. Patriots knew that. They took advantage of it. That's how Hogan got wide open the second time. Just little things you take away, some of those BS, that BS with the face mask that got erased, that no call. You know, just a few little things. That Gronk pushing off that they didn't call, but they call on Griffin. You know, little bullshit things change the dynamic of the game because the Patriots had to work and things had to fall in their place. That's cool. That's cool. And like I say, again, no morals, just excitement, hope. It just makes you, man, you want more. You know what I mean? You know, like I say, we used to not tune in and the offense comes on the field and you just pray that hopefully it's not a 3 and out. You know, now it's what's Deshaun finna do? What's finna happen? You know what I'm saying? You excited, man. So yeah. But here's the thing that I just want to say. I'm just excited, but that's not the thing. But I wanted to talk Rockets for a second. You know, I talked about Anderson. Yeah, that's what I say. Them Jaguars, like I say, those fans, they bite the bait, which is I'm setting up a troll by talking trash, but it's also, you know, supporting my team. they bite the bait, they get mad, they end up subscribing, and they come to the streams and hate. So everything that they do, like I said, I just, for the most part, I'm just to the point where I ignore them. If it just gets to a point where it's so bad and y'all don't want them in here, y'all just let me know. I'll block their ass. It's no worry, man. Yeah, that's the real celebration. That throw to grip. Let's talk, man. That throw that Watson made. Y'all can talk about accuracy, my ass, dog. Like, when it counts, that motherfucker puts it on the money, dog. That was a veteran play. So, I mean, say what you want. I said I want to talk about Rockets, but I keep going back and thinking about it and just be like, damn. But so they were talking about to Melo, and they were saying, you know, he was mentioning about that he was confused and he was expecting things to get done because he said that originally there was a deal done in July, you know. And so he's not sure as to why he didn't get traded and something fell through, because there was actually a deal, I think, with him to the Cavs, and then something fell through, and then a deal with him to the Rockets, and it fell through. And then he ended up in OKC. That makes me want to think that something in the Knicks front office is fucked up. They ain't got nothing right. I can see it. Like I said, I was thinking, you know, before the season 12-4, 11-5-ish. But with that new dynamic, with Fuller coming back, like I said, the defense is still solid. You know, they're finding what they do because they're getting their weaknesses exploited. But overall, I think we're still solid. Some young guys coming up making plays. I see it. Like I said, I have no concerns. Like, you know, all the other teams, we start off on a bad note, but they're not realizing that the team that lost to the Jags is not the same team that's going to step on the field Sunday. The team that lost to the Jags is not the same team that stepped on the field last Sunday or the Thursday before that, you know, or whatever. And so they can keep referring to that, but that's a distant memory at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a fuck up. It was a hiccup. There's a lot of shit going on, a lot of shit with that. So fuck it. But yes, let's talk about yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Watson may be using them wheels a little bit, but let's talk about the Rockets for a second. And how do y'all feel about it? Are y'all excited? Or do y'all think that the Carmelo situation, do y'all think that puts in? Because I see a lot of the national media, they've jumped on the belief now that because Melo is he's in OKC, that now they're the second best team in the West. You know, a lot of teams have leaped them over. San Antonio leaped them over us and put them as second behind the Golden State Warriors. I personally see it as Paul George is a rental and Carmelo Anthony is a rental. And so I don't see them guys standing there. Who wants to be in Oklahoma City? I mean, how can y'all be confident that they're going to stay when the guy who's been there the whole time ain't signed the contract? You know what I mean? I think you're going to see some excitement. I think you're going to see some real, you know, flashy shit. But, you know, they're going to beat who they're supposed to beat. But I don't see them overall being better than the Rockets. That bench is trash. Now, that's it. All your players are your starter. You got nothing coming. Felton, that's about the best thing you got coming off your bench. You know, it's gonna be bad for them. And like I say, I have no worries. I think, you know, we're gonna have a nice little matchup because it's gonna be real interesting. Like I say, I don't think they're a better team than the Rockets because I think the Rockets will be able to stay fresher. They got a good bench. They're gonna have a good rotation at center. You know, Steven Adams gonna get worn out. I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. Yeah, and that's what I say. Them fools might fuck around and you think that Russell Westbrook will have more assists than James Harden this year? Yeah. Yeah, he got to get it this year because it's his time. But then what's going to happen? Look, this is what's going to happen. Harden's going to ball out again this year. CP3 is going to have a good season, you know, and there's going to be a couple other guys that people are going to talk about. Oh, well, Harden's team is too talented now, or they'll find a way, or if Russell could recreate something like that with a team like that in Harden, if the stats were the same, but with the players that they have now on the team, the media would still find a way. Even if I'm saying that OKC still comes in a 6th seed. Rockets coming to 3rd seed, but James puts up the same numbers, and Russell Westbrook puts up the same numbers. They'll find a way to give it to Russell Westbrook again just because James is number 2 in contention, and they'll be like, well, he Yeah, I mean, look at the number. But they're not going to take into account that the record, because that's the thing that disgusted me the most with Westbrook winning MVP. If he had a better record, at least a top half, top 4, something like that, at least in the division in the Western Conference. I'm sorry, in the Western Conference, not the division. I can understand, and to me, even the 3rd seed is not necessarily just the greatest for MVP consideration. I had that on James, but with what you were working with, what everybody was saying in the beginning of the year, Rockets weren't even going to make the playoffs. Rockets weren't going to do this and that. And then everybody jumps on Dick because they see how James is balling, they see what's going on. And then James has that little clusterfuck of a game, game 6. That's it. It just, everybody, this, that, and the third. I don't know, man. It's like the media just finds a way to fuck James Harden somehow, some way, and I don't even understand why. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing about Russell Westbrook. They did like I forgot what the stat was. Like basically how much he had the ball in his hands, and he surpassed Kobe. Kobe had the record for like the most amount of time or percentage of time with the ball in his hands or something for a team, and he shitted on that, man. He like broke that record. So, well, Ferocious, you over there? You Ferocious? You like OKC like that, man? Hold on, I'm gonna have to watch out, man. Yeah, like you say, Rockets, yeah, experience. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you bring Chris Paul in, he can rein in some of that wildness that James has. But James Harden's gonna be James Harden. And I think he'll be able to pick up that slack when James just ain't on. Sometimes James has somewhat off nights. And I think, with the addition of Chris Paul, that, you pick up that slack. I'm cool with Anderson. We talked about the money being a little bit much, but it's not like Anderson didn't make some clutch plays, or crucial play. I won't necessarily say clutch, but make crucial plays. You know what I'm saying? Anderson was the dude. Shit. Anderson, what was that game Anderson was going off? How many did he have? 8 or 9 in a row? Something. He had something crazy. He was just going off one game. And so that he can create that. You're not relying heavily on him, but I'm not mad about him still being here. And what people forget is we got the 6th man. The 6th man of the year. Eric Gordon, who done slimmed down. James Harden done slimmed down. So they're going to come in a little bit more athletic. Able to keep up with pace a little bit better because, James Harden came in a little bit out of shape last year, from what I heard. Gordon he's a little bit stockier guy, but they done lost some pounds, lost some weight, so they'll be faster. Well, hopefully a little bit faster. The endurance will be a little bit better, whatever it may be. But I definitely expect to see some benefit in their game. Zochi, I expect him to contribute. And like I say, they got I think they got him at the 4 spot. So actually they got him and who else they got it for? I can't think of the dude's name right. That's gonna come to me in a second. But like I say, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna make it very hard. I don't know if y'all saw the little practice clips or whatever. Chris Paul tried to hit a little raindrop on him, and shit, he blocked that hoe. That's a. Is it gonna be racist if we call him the Great Wall of China? I mean, is that something that people get offended by? You know what I mean? I'm curious. I'm curious. I don't know, but I mean, if Harden goes down, I think that at this point with Chris Paul, you got a guy who can replicate what Harden can do, and he's been doing it for a while. I'm not saying that he can do exactly what Harden was doing, but if Harden has to get spelled, I don't think you lose anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you lose anything at all. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. With Nene. Nene was going off. Nene was going off before he got hurt. Then he got injured. So you know what I mean? So, and then he's recovered a little bit better, faster than they expected. So that's good. You know what I mean? You say as sensitive people are right now. And that's my thing, man. I'm not a real PC person. And I've tried my best, to try to stay even keel. I'll be trying not to fly off the handle because trust me, I look at things way different than most people. So it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. A team that people said weren't going to make the playoffs at all. You took them in the MVP consideration, breaking records. most efficient player type shit. So it is one of the top 3, and that's what I'm saying. So we got 2 guys, 2 of the better. They got CP3 as what, like the seventh best guy in the league or something like that. So we got 2 top 10 people. Yeah, Tariq Black too. Oh yeah, I ain't forgot about him. Like I say, that's that rotation. That's gonna be good. PC, I mean, by being politically correct. I'm not really a politically correct shit. Like, you know, it's just this like I said, this ain't the channel to really start getting into all that shit. I'm gonna start moving that shit to Sauce Society and start talking about some real topics. I'm gonna keep this on the sports, but you know, I'm just excited about it. I'm excited about all the shit. You know, I'm excited from just what's going on in Houston. Like I say, you know, that first game we took a punch. You know, everybody, it was some folks jumping off the ship. You know what I'm saying? The ship hadn't even sunk. You know what I mean? They were just jumping off the ship. It just got a little bit of bird shit on it. You know what I mean? A little, you know what I'm saying? We was getting close to port, and you know what I'm saying? And the seagulls was, you know, when you get close to land, the seagulls start coming in. It was just some seagull shit on the ship, and people was trying to jump off the ship. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to. They thought we was going down. They thought we hit an iceberg. You know. Then you know they see the Bengals game, and they saw Deshaun's great play. They start kind of trying to swim back. They was looking at the shore. They turned around, started trying to swim back. Then they see the Patriots game, and now they you know they I don't know the damn swimming stroke's name. I was about to say butterfly stroke or whatever that shit, but they trying to get back on board because they know, you know what I'm saying, it's about to take off. So I'm excited about that. You know, I'm just excited about the potential of what the Rockets bring. I don't know everything about baseball. Like I say, I'm trying to get my baseball game up, but shit, when I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and in a matter of minutes, it goes from, you know, 5 to 9, you know, and in baseball, which is, you know, typically a low scoring game where people tend to consider it being slow. The Astros are out there making it exciting. It's exciting to be a fan in Houston right now. You know what I mean? Damn. How did that happen? We got to cut 2 players to trade. How did we do that? You know what I'm saying? The backstroke. Yeah, the backstroke. I ain't gonna let them backstroke, because if they backstroke and they Cadillac, that's that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They Cadillac. I'm trying to figure out that shit. What's the shit that Michael Phelps do when he winning them races? You know what I'm saying? So exactly. They that's what I'm saying. Just like you say, Michael Phelps, whatever that shit is you call butterfly, freestyle, stroking, whatever that shit is. But you want to take a moment of silence for Hugh Hefner? We'll give him a few seconds. Hold on. For one of the original players, for one of the people who brought pornography into my life at such a young age. I want to thank. I don't think Playboy was my first magazine. I think first, and we go be a little off track here. You know, so we talk about health a little bit. I think my first magazine, because, you know, this was before the internet. I'm old school. Before the internet was so accessible, you know. And then when the internet was accessible, I had to be looking at porn on the dial-up. I think Black Tail was probably my first magazine. It was probably like Black Tail, and then Playboy might have been second. But I remember like in junior high or high school. It was junior high. It was junior high. It was definitely junior high. Had some homeboy. We used to have like this little space in our apartments, in the apartments I used to stay in. And it had like a wooded area from some old shit. And my homeboy, he's like, we had built a little clubhouse type thing back there. You know what I'm saying? Be doing mischievous, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? When we wasn't playing ball, we go back there, hang out. And one day I go back there. These motherfuckers got, I mean, like stacks. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Stacks. I'm trying to put it to where you can see it, because if I really wide open up my hand, maybe if I do like this, you know what I'm saying? They turn it sideways or something like that. But I'm talking about stacks and stacks and stacks of porno magazines. And I say, what? I'm like, what the fuck? How did y'all get these? Apparently they were throwing something away and they saw them in the trash. Somebody threw away a gang of porno magazines. So they went in, they jumped in that bitch, scooped them all up, and took them to the little clubhouse. So I was like, man, that's cool, but I don't know how comfortable I feel, you know what I'm saying, with y'all. So I'm gonna take this magazine right here. I'm gonna head back to the casa with it. But man, yeah, and that's what I say. That exactly. That's what I like about Watson, because Vic was just okay, I don't see opportunity, I'm just gonna run. Watson is an arm first guy. He uses his legs to make plays when the opportunity isn't there. He's not looking to run. You know what I'm saying? But my thing, Pornhub is mostly trannies. That's awful. Don't say that. That's awful. I'm pretty sure. I ain't been saying, but anyway, let me see. But yeah, that was my experience. So yeah, we'll give Hugh a little 5 seconds. Hold on. All right, that's all, you know what I'm saying. Hugh for the OG player. That's all I can come off of, man. I can't be too silent on the stream. Dead air is bad air. So, you know, like I said, when I was young, it was wild. It was different. We had to use the books. And then, like, so I saw somebody put the VCR port up there. Man, them fucking rewinding movies was the worst shit. It went to, I don't know how it got. We talked about Hefner, and then somehow it got to porn for a second, but we gonna bring it back. But rewinding movies on the VCR, porno or not, was the worst shit. I used to hate that shit. Go to Blockbuster, have to fucking rewind that bitch before you return it, or they charge your ass. That shit is just off the wall. Let's see. Oh, you say the NFL hates black QBs? I don't know so much. I think the ones they attach a stigma to them, and that, you know, they're mostly runners, and, you know, the whole game is once you become a runner, you know, you're fair game. And so I think that stigma affects how some calls are made against black quarterbacks in the league. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's fair at all, but I think that's part of the reason that some of those calls go that way. Now, but that's what I'm saying. And I'll be honest, 1676, that's the whole reason I started fucking with this South Sports thing, is because I like look around the national. It was like one day, and they were just saying crazy stuff. And it's like, I don't understand the hate. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to start talking good myself. And we here now. But you're absolutely right, dog. Like, the national media just they look for reasons not to give Houston no love. And like I say, that first game was exactly what they needed initially. All right, cool, we can get them out the pictures. But with Watson, with Foreman, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that shit hurts. That shit sucks. I know about that stubbing your fingers. Stubbing fingers and pinkies are awful. But, you know, like Watson and Foreman, they're going to be a duo for a few years to come. Yeah. Absolutely. When you ready, I believe I'm ready now. Because like I said, I done built me a custom rig, and we should be good to go. I shouldn't be having those issues like last time. I can't lie, I was embarrassed. I meant to hit you and apologize for that, because definitely didn't go through as planned. But we should be good to go now. We should definitely be good to go now to make that shake. So, but yeah, definitely, y'all remember tomorrow is fucking Friday. Well, we didn't win by 52 minutes deep, so I'm gonna make it the whole hour. So we got a few more minutes, you know. So now I'm gonna try to pay a little bit more attention to the chat, because like I say, what I'm trying to work on is this is what I want to do these last little 10 minutes, because Sauce Nation, y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So which player would you like to have lunch on Texas? Which would be cool? Which would be the most awkward? Really? What's your theory about that? And I'm gonna answer that question in a second. But what I want to know is, I want to know how y'all feel. I did a video a while back, and like I said, I need to spend more time reaching out to y'all, because y'all spend a lot of time fucking with me, man, and I appreciate y'all. Like, I don't look at myself as a YouTuber. There is a end game, but I love talking with y'all. This shit, it's enjoyable. From the shit that I didn't, and I tell some of y'all about it, not going into no emotional shit, but then you say, like I say, last few years have been real bad. And as things start changing, say, you know what I'm saying, getting up out the mud and start doing different things and trying to open back up. You know, y'all shown me a lot of love. Y'all have shown me a lot of support, and I appreciate that. What I think about the anthem, here's my thing. I don't see it as being disrespectful. I think you got too many people putting input in on it. I still think it's respectful, because here's the situation with the kneeling. Because I forgot what Kaepernick was doing at first, if he was sitting or he was doing something else. But he sat down and he had that talk with the other guy who was a Green Beret, and he kind of changed it to the kneeling. And I always consider kneeling as a sign of respect. You know, you kneel before your coaches, you kneel before a king, you know, all these things. So I don't see like why people are trying to make it such a big deal. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, so we didn't participate in anything like government related. That's like against the religion. Now, I'm not now, obviously, as you can tell, because I'd be the world's worst fucking Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, I'd be dead damn awful. I'd be kicked out. I'm not it anyway. But so our thing was like whenever it was, yeah, it definitely. And so here's the thing is I've never put my hand on my heart for the flag because it's just how I was raised. But it was never disrespect. It was never like I'm gonna talk during this thing or I don't give a fuck about it. We stand. But I'm not putting a hand on it. I show respect for it, or I'd stand off the side, whatever we had to do when I was young. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this, man. You know, people are trying to make people buy into some shit that's not really what it is. And when it comes down to it, if you love your country because you love your country, not because of a piece of fabric. You know what I'm saying? America has a lot of fucking issues. We still have a lot of race relations, the issues that we got to fix up. But at the same time, I can be honest with you. I can't say that it's certain hustle, certain things that you would never be able to pull off in another country. So I appreciate America for the benefits that it has. But at the same time, let's not just act like this shit is perfect. There are problems. There's plenty of problems. And that's the shit that needs to be addressed. My biggest issue with the whole thing, honestly, it came with Trump and how he addressed it. And like I said, I don't care what side you're on. If you a military vet and you feel like, hey, it's disrespect, I can understand that. If you're black or you feel whatever and you feel like people are oppressed, I definitely understand that. I try to always put myself in the other person's shoes. My biggest deal with that was how Trump approached the players who were kneeling compared to how he addressed the situation in Charlottesville. That's my only big problem. He was quick to, oh, you son of a bitches. My thing is, you talk about motherfuckers racist or, you know, now white nationalists, you want to with a Confederate flag. The Confederacy went to war with the U.S. To me, that's like flying an enemy flag on American soil. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't comprehend. Somebody needs to explain that to me because that's what I don't understand. The Confederate flag is Southern pride, but y'all went to war with, you know what I'm saying, what we are now. You know what I'm saying? That was the secession. So to me, like I say, that's where I get confused. That's where all that mumbo jumbo, it becomes garbage to me. But here's my thing. But what I wanted to say, though, is I want to holler at y'all. I want to know what y'all feel. I want to know how y'all feel I can improve. I want to know more about y'all. Like I say, it's y'all are the fresh motherfucking ingredients. There is no sauce without y'all, man. That's the way I feel. Just you know what I mean? It's like, there goes Jacksonville with that off the wall shit. Like, here's the thing. This is if you can't, this is what you can't believe in America and what America stands for and be opposed to. Yeah, exactly. That's like treason to me. To me, here's my thing is that you can't believe in what America stands for, First Amendment rights and freedom of speech, you know, these type of things, and then be opposed to somebody. That's freedom of speech. I mean, that's it, hands down. You might not like what they're saying, but you can't hate on the fact that you're allowed to do it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, where do we draw the line? So, you know, that's just that. But I want to know, improve not hating. Hey, man, Duck Scott, you know you my dude, man. I'm gonna try to pull up the Honcho versus Scotty. Definitely. I wouldn't say it's all by the left. It's on both sides. You know what I mean? Because like I say, I look at it like it don't like because you know people automatically look at you black. Oh, you're a liberal or you're a Democrat. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent. I think independently. I look at all the issues. I see what affects me. I see what affects people as a whole. The way I look at the world is, I know it's best to look at yourself and see what benefits you, and that's the way you go. But I try to look at the world. What benefits the majority? You know what I'm saying? What is, when I feel like when people are in a better position, better things happen. You know what I mean? When people are oppressed and we got all this anger, it hurts everything as a whole. So it comes from the left, it comes from the right. So I'm like, I'm not going to disavow that left-wing people don't push. They push an agenda too. And we could talk all about that. Like I said, that's what Sauce Society going to have to be for. And we can talk about what's happening with the conservative party, because they allow a lot of this stuff to happen. They allow a lot of they allow themselves to be represented by a lot of this, you know? So it's an issue on both sides. You know what I mean? So that's where it is. And so, like, I mean, you got to look at a lot of things. But like I said, this is a discussion you have to sit down and really have, not really for sports things. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to block the Jazz guy? All right. All right, here's the deal. So we're going to take a vote. This is how we're going to do it. So this how blocks going to work. We're going to take a vote. If y'all want me to block the Jags, drop a 1. Okay. That's why I say I don't care. To me, it don't matter to me. Like I say, to me, it's all free fandom. But the reason why guys get paid more than girls is child support. That's what I say. Look, if y'all want to have more of these conversations, fuck with the Sauce Society channel. I'm gonna start putting some shit on it. But we can have streams more, talk about these different things. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 ones from Alpha. We got, what is that, 5, 6. We got a 2. You want to keep him? Yeah, 2 if you want to keep him. We got a couple of walls. We got some people want to battle. Yeah, everybody drop it up. They want them up out of here. Y'all want to bounce? All right, cool. We gonna put him on the block. He just gonna have to make another screen name and come back. So it'll be all good. It'll be all Gucci. I'm sorry, Mr. Jacksonville Jaguar. I enjoyed you here. Actually, I wasn't paying too much of attention, but make another name and be back next time. So, yeah, I do. I have too many channels because when I first started fucking with the Sauce thing, it did like, I don't know. I've seen people doing all kinds. So I made all the channels, but I wasn't making any videos to put on any of the damn channels. But now, like I say, now that I got a setup that can get some shit done, and don't take all day for videos to get, finished and done. That's why I was with it, super with it at first, and then it was taking too long. But now, shit, I'm back on track, and we can make some shit jump. So I plan on pushing out more content. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I say. I don't care. They could, I got like one video on there with no sound. I don't even think the sound on my gaming channel works. You know what I'm saying? So I plan on doing some things just slowly but surely. I just be having to, be careful how I handle shit because, like I say, everything with me is a hustle. So I have to budget. I have to plan. I have to be smart about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But like I say, we're a little bit over the hour mark. But like I say, man, I still want to know how y'all feel as far as now that old buddy out of there, we got off the political shit. We'll take another 5 minutes or so. I want to know how y'all feel. What do you think I could do to improve? What, what I'm saying? What is it that y'all, how do y'all want to go? What do you, do you like the direction? Do you think, just let me know. I want to know your opinion. Not saying that I'm going to change just because y'all said something, but a couple of y'all are aware, if people give good input and you offer good advice, I always want to put out something better that I definitely take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? So, you said use the Xbox recorder to post your highlights. Okay. Fuck 'em Friday. Yeah, tomorrow we definitely gonna have Fuck 'em Friday. And here's the thing. The last 2 days in a row, Ferocious, I'm glad you said that. The last 2 days in a row, y'all know I've had the sauce line ready to go. Sauce line ready to go right now. But it get into the conversation so much, get to talking and forgot to fucking put up the sauce line. Last time, yesterday I was at the concert, but the day before that, had the sauce line charged up, ready to go, and forgot to fucking, invite the callers, got to talking and forgot to do it, man. Okay. Sauce line. Okay. I'm definitely some collab streams. Yeah, I definitely want to do some collabs. I definitely I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to some other guys. I know I've talked to a couple. I know I talked to Darren Davis about doing something. I want to talk to a couple of other Texas fans. I ain't gonna put them out there. I'm gonna see what they say first. They may not fuck with me like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't just gonna put them out there. But I definitely want to show love. Everybody talking Texans, I want to fuck with them, man. Like I said, because we all on the same team. We all got the same vision. We rooting for the same thing, man. So, you know what I mean? Like I say, I got nothing but love. BBWs, more BBWs. Now, what I do in my off time, hustle. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a hustle. Like I said, I got a bit of a background. I was trying to find, steady employment for a while it wasn't happening. So I'm hustling. Like I said, I've hustled digital marketing. I'm on Craigslist buying and selling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? I can't give y'all all the juice, but I got to grind. So if I'm not, like if I slip up on a day or something ain't shaking, this because I'm trying to get something in. I'm trying to, get my money right. Because like I said, that's why I say everything is a hustle with me, and I got to be smart. That's why I can't just go out, because I'm not guaranteed, you know what I'm saying, nothing. Yeah, so it's all about the grind. You know what I mean? Look, I'm telling you, look, you get you a BBW And you know what I'm saying? If she's a shy chick or even if it's whatever, she go cook. She go make sure you eat good. Now she might not. I ran into a couple of them that can't cook, which is surprising. But you gonna eat good because she gonna eat. She gonna want you to be happy because she wants to meet. So you gonna eat. You gonna eat good fucking with a BBW. And I'm telling you, I ain't gonna say too much. We got some youngsters in here, man. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a big girl, man. Don't do a reaction. That's how you get to. That's what I've been seeing. Like, and that's what I've been noticing. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Like YouTube has been making a bunch of changes. You know, he's up 10-2. Did I change it up? And so I see Perry talking about don't change up that, but definitely I'm bring in the sauce line, more collab streams. So I'm gonna take. I don't got my notebook. Like I say, I know I keep my handy dandy notebook like I'm on fucking Blues Clues and shit, you know. Cause like I say, man, this is about y'all. You know, I can sit here and talk to myself in the mirror if that was the case. The BBW strip, that's funny. If that was the case, but you know what I'm saying? It's about y'all. Like I say, it's about y'all enjoying the presentation. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Reaction. I'm on the reaction channel. I'm gonna see what's up with that. It's hard because of the ones that, and you do get sued for it. Because the ones I put up, I got like copyright notices for all of them and all that other shit. Trillion, appreciate you following through, man. Definitely appreciate you following through. You already know, look. I'm gonna have to bring back some of the one-on-ones. I'm supposed to really been doing the one-on-ones. I need to start contributing them more through the week. But I'm gonna have to see what's up with that reaction channel shit, because I see some of these channels like, and that's not the route I want to go. But sometimes I seen channels, these motherfuckers have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. It's a guy that all he does is he sits in the corner and watches the LeVar Ball show. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, Visionary. I appreciate y'all following through, man, and showing love. So definitely make sure y'all be here for fucking Friday, man, because it's gonna go down. It's the Titans, and y'all know from the 16-0 video, fuck them. But I'm surprised no Titans fans have been in the stream. Hey, this still been old Jags fans. They're gonna pull up. We'll see. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but I see it's a guy, he does nothing but he puts himself in the corner and he watches the LeVar Ball's TV show or the Facebook show or whatever. And I'm telling you, dude just gets hundreds of thousands, millions of views. You know what I'm saying? And so Duke the Killer Sport, I don't even know what the name is. Cause I just saw, cause like I say, I'll be honest, you know what I'm saying? You gotta study your craft and things. Like I say, I want to do better and I want to be able to provide better streams, you know, better videos. And so I look and try to see what other people are doing and maybe take things that I like, or maybe see, you know, what I don't like. Man, I definitely don't want to go in that direction, or maybe I can see something they're doing and add on to it, you know? So that's why I say it's about y'all. It's about improving the sauce. It's about improving the flavor. And that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be doing the streams because I usually tend to, like, if it's late night and I'm up and I'm working, now that dude, the one I'm talking about, I think he got a fade. Like I said, when I be late night, I put like South Park on or something, be listening to watching Rick and Morty or something. It'll be on in the background while I'm working and shit. But yeah, so I mean, I stream most of my TV show. Like, to me, the internet is a great. Like I said, got cable, but pay for all the shit. Don't watch none of the shit. You know what I mean? Which is ass backwards. I just really got it for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a better deal on the bundle. But it is what it is. But like I said, we didn't win a minute. I didn't win over. And yeah, Rick and Morty is the shit. That's my show. We went over a little bit. But like I said, if you fucking with your boy Honcho, man, check out some of them other channels. But definitely check out Sauce Society, because I promise I'm gonna start bringing more to Sauce Society. Kush Den tomorrow night. What I'm gonna start doing with the Kush Den, I know y'all fuck with the Kush Den, but like I said, I'm trying to control my habits, because I know if I start my day off burning, it's gonna be a slow boogie day and I'm not gonna be as productive. And I'm trying to minimize it during the week, so I'm gonna try to push that to maybe once, maybe twice a week around the weekend, maybe like a Friday and Saturday, or a Friday or Saturday. So that's kind of how I'm gonna start handling the Kush Den as far as the live streams for that. Or if I do really fuck with it, they'll be like late in the evening, because like I said, I'm trying to get some other things controlled. So once you start saying no Tunchi Den, no Sir Ferocious, none of that, dog, none of that. You gotta get that bundle, man. So you want to shout out, Jonathan Cervantes, what's the motherfucking deal? And a shout out to your wife too. She must be a good lady. If you fucking with the sauce, she must be a good lady, because she know you got the sauce. So like I say, man, just appreciate that because I'm gonna start putting in more work now that I got the rig set up. I got it built. I'm gonna spend the money on it, so I'm gonna definitely get the money out of it. So I'm gonna definitely start providing more content on other things, but it's still gonna mainly be Sauce Sports. But if y'all fucking with it, like I say, if y'all want to talk about other things, I'm gonna start putting content on those channels. And like I say, if y'all want to get into more political discussions, if y'all just want to talk about some off the wall shit, we can talk more Hef and talk about Dolph getting shot type shit. You know, that's what Sauce Society is gonna be. We'll talk about life, we'll talk about entertainment and shit. Already, baby. So like I say, man, I appreciate y'all fucking with it. You call it 27-15. So you're saying a 2-point conversion? Or we catching a safety in the mix somewhere. I'm thinking about fading that Steelers game. I'm really thinking about fading that Steelers game. That's the one I really got my eye on. I'm gonna have to look. That's the one I really been thinking about because, like I say, I enjoy going to the games, but you know you're limited in certain things that you can do at the games. So it's all good. Would I be more politically correct if it meant I could get my own TV show on HTOWN Sports? I don't think so. I was thinking about it earlier because, you know, I think about, you know, because I'm sure there's people who get turned off by me talking about the Kush D, and there's still people who get turned off when they first come and they see the 16-0 video and I'm smoking, and a bunch of my early videos when I was smoking, there's people who came and they've told me, because one video I was eating, the one I did with Shaq Kush, because we was on the Skype and I just hurried up and started recording, so I was eating in the middle of the video. They told me they'd never watch me ever again because I ate on camera, but then on one of my videos a month later they commented on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that Steelers fan, but that Steelers game, I might need to check and try to get some tickets there because, you know, people are gonna be wanting to see that Watt Brothers meetup, so them tickets might end up getting a little pricey. So I may need to go ahead and try to get my hands on some of that. Yeah, I don't think I can because it wouldn't really be me, you know, but I'd have to be thinking the whole time about what I shouldn't be saying, and I still do a little bit of that, but not so much to where it's affecting. When I hear clowning was how she couldn't. We gonna have to see what's up with that, man. On SeatGeek's app, I'm gonna have to check that out. Matter of fact, I need to start posting that because I'm a SeatGeek affiliate. That's one of the affiliate programs I fuck with. I need to start posting my link on the channel so people, you know, get some good deals on some tickets and shit, and I can make a little change off that. So I'm glad you reminded me of that. I'm gonna fix that. So I think tonight I'm gonna change the Stay Saucy link to my SeatGeek affiliate link. So that way, if y'all want to get some good ticket prices, y'all can get a good deal and I can make a little change and, you know, put that shit towards the sauce, man. So yeah, that's what I say. And that's how I see it. That's why I kind of really started this stuff with JR Garcia, but it's a couple other guys. They talk, more just Texans, but, I think it's somebody, I think the dude Stephen Rose, because Tenny told me about it. I think I subscribed to his channel, but I haven't really watched. But I've seen, I think he talks Rockets and stuff too. I think he talks a variety of stuff. I think he talks about Texas and some other things too. I've seen like some of his videos pop up in my thing, but I haven't really had a chance to watch any of them. So I know there's some that, like I say, but these are, I didn't discover some of these until later when I started doing this and people start putting, you know, putting me on to these things. And that's what I appreciate. Like I say, it's just about the connection, man. Oh, okay, shit. So you're gonna be in yeah, Clowney was running back at high school. That was crazy, man. But shit, I still suggest, you already know, Ferocious, I suggest you continue. Like I say, I'm not the only motherfucker. People gonna bring different insight and different angles. So when everybody, you know, if y'all want to make a channel, if y'all want to do, y'all already know. I tell you what I tell you. Shit, you already know I'm sub to your channel. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as y'all make one and y'all shoot it to me, I can't do nothing but show that love back, because that's how I see things. First and foremost, I try to show a lot of love, even though I talk a lot of shit about the other teams and things like that. You know, in reality, we're all people, dog, and I try to show love to people because, you know, that comes back. That's an investment, you know, as far as not a monetary investment, but I expect, I don't know if y'all believe in karma or whatever, and I be kind of with that, but I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in certain metaphysical beliefs. And I feel like you put good energy out there, then good energy will return to you. You know, that's the only way that I feel that you can, you know. So, but yeah, let me see. I can't go to games anymore, get too lit. Yeah, you know, that's what I say. I gotta be That's Good Sports. No, I haven't seen That's Good Sports. I fuck with you. Don't really. I fuck with Sticky. I like Sticky. You know what I mean? I like Sticky's channel. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't catch, you know, if he felt a certain way about Watson. But I fuck with Sticky. I'm subscribed to Sticky. Let me see. Does all things Houston sports. He's inside in the locker room and everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to check him out too. I have to check. But if not, I have to check and see, man. No, word. Well, you know, like I said, I haven't, I don't think I really just had too many discussions with him, but I'll comment on the channel. I like it, but I can't, you know, say I can't vouch for it because I don't know personally. I haven't had that experience, but like I said, I like the videos he puts up. Joshua, I think I might have came across. I don't know if I subbed to it though, but I think I came. Man, yeah. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on Shaq Kush ass. And here's the deal, too. Here's the deal. Tomorrow for the Kush Den, I already hollered at Shaq Kush, so he gonna be there. But originally, the Kush Den was supposed to be me, Shaq Kush, and my partner Bart Hempson. Okay, and so hopefully, all right, bet that, sport. I got you. I'm gonna subscribe right now. Matter of fact, go onto your channel and subscribe. Like I say, if you putting up content, I mean, I got nothing but love. Bam, you got 22 now. Subscribe. So like I say, yeah, I talked to Shaq Kush earlier. He was at the crib taking care of some stuff. But tomorrow on the Kush Den, it should be a special feature. My partner Bart Hempson gonna be there. Trust me. If y'all like Shaq Kush, it's gonna be a Honcho versus Scotty. Daddy, I promise you. I'm gonna get you a Honcho versus. I've been seeing you. I ain't forgot you. I'm gonna get you a Honcho versus Scotty. I promise you. For the Titans game, because it's fuck 'em. And if Scotty chooses the Titans, I may have to give him away. You know what I'm saying? Because Scotty was an adopted dog, but if he chooses the Titans, I'm gonna have to give him away. He might be up for raffle. But like I say, man, like I said, I fuck with y'all. But yeah, checking that Kush Den tomorrow is gonna be dope. It's gonna be lit. I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all. Y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients. I'm gonna chunk up a deuce. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all be cool. Jay, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, he gonna be there. Scotty gonna be the Sauce Fantasy Prize if his ass. If Scotty, if I do Honcho versus Scotty, and Scotty pick these damn Titans, I'm a motherfucking me. I'm gonna have to give him away, man. He might be up for he might be up for sale or something. But yeah, he might be the giveaway prize. He's a cool dog though. You don't bark, don't make no noise. So shit, he would be a great dog to have. But with that being said, yeah, man, my bad, Jay. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we getting up out of here. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all for following through, showing love. And no, I ain't gonna take Scotty to Chinatown. That'll be bad business. Scotty had a hard life. That's why I ended up a down. Scotty done been through some shit. Like Scotty done been through some things. I fuck with him, but he right, Duck. Yeah, you right. You motherfucking right, Duck Scott. If he picking the wrong teams like that, he might not be. He might be a bad dog. That's what I'm gonna tell him. If he picked the Titans, I'm telling him bad dog. His feelings gonna get hurt because he gets sad easy. CJ, appreciate that. But like I say, man, y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients. I'm gonna get out of here for real. Y'all stay saucy, man, and just shit, do your motherfucking thing. Be cool, dude. Be just continue being the freshest motherfucking ingredients, man. Y'all I fuck with y'all, man. I can't say I appreciate it enough, man. But I'm out of here, chucking up the deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool and stay saucy. I really, truly do appreciate it.